Ali here at mindwavemeditation.com, and today we're going to talk about how to get loads of things done. I used to see people getting loads of things done, and it used to boggle my mind. I used to think, I can barely do one thing and barely do it well, and yet I see these people that I love and admire, and they're crushing it on all levels. How is this possible? How are they actually doing this? What's going on here? And you start studying these people, you realize they've got help and they do this, that, and it's a lot easier than it looks. But if you're feeling like you're not getting anything done, or you're not getting done what you need to be getting done, or you want to be doing a lot more and you know you can, then watch this video, because we're going to break it down, and by the end of it you're going to know how you can get lots done. See you on the side. Hey, thanks for joining me. So there was a time in my mid-20s when I was lost. You've heard it if you've heard these videos before. I just completely did not know where I was going. I was in a band, I was enjoying life, maybe a little bit too much, and I just knew I could do lots of things. I just knew it. I knew there was more to what I was actually achieving, and it was really frustrating. I remember thinking, I can play the acoustic guitar, I want to be a solo guitarist, but I'm in this heavy metal band, and I like drawing, and I feel like I should be a teacher, but what would I teach? And I've got all this interest in meditation and esoteric stuff and all this high concept stuff, but I don't understand it, and I can't study because I don't know how to study because I'm dyslexic, and I'm this and I'm that, and it was a big just noise fest, and it used to get me really down. And especially when I'd see these people that I'd admired that were crushing it and doing all these different things, I was like, I just want to do one thing. How are you doing all of the things and doing it really well? Because I'm not doing my one thing very well. I'm just about getting through it. So I started studying, you read biographies and you start studying the people that you love and all that. And there was a few principles that came up. Find your purpose. Find out what you're meant to do. Or if you don't like meant to do, what you just could do really, really well. Find that and then commit to it. Like that's all that there is. You have to do that. You find your thing, that is it. I realized I wasn't doing that. I was in a band, I loved it, but there was a part of me, this part of me, that we're doing right now. It was within me, and I wouldn't let it out. I was around people that used to mock, I've got a selfie stick in my hand. There's no way I could have been around my friends with a selfie stick. They would have destroyed me. I mean, I actually even recorded the other day at the studio with my band, and my mate went, "What the is that in your hand?" And he caught me off guard. I wasn't ready for the banter, and it's true. It's like there's this part of me with the selfie stick guy talking to you, having this conversation, and I was suppressing all of this stuff. I wouldn't let it out. I wouldn't honor it. And you work through these principles, and they're all simple. Find out who you are, what you want to do, commit to that thing. Commit to one thing and do it really, really well. And if you've watched these videos, you'll know that I committed wholeheartedly to this business to make these videos and build the courses and stuff. And only till it started going well did I start concentrating on my music. And then that's kind of going. So at the moment, I'm just balancing those two things. I want to do an acoustic record. I want to do some more acting. I want to do this and that and do some more writing. But I've learned the principle of do one thing and do it well. And until it's working, don't do anything else. You will be a jack of all trades, master of none. You will just be dabbling. You'll be a dabbler. And it's great to know a load of stuff about a load of things. And it's great to do lots of things. But at the end of the day, we're talking about you going to bed at night feeling satisfied with yourself and really proud of yourself. And you ain't gonna do that unless you pick one thing and do it really, really well, knowing that you can do more things once you've completed that task. You with me? So finding your purpose is by far the greatest thing that you could do in this lifetime. Click the link below if you've not already done it. Find your purpose through Dare to Discover. It's a mini course I created, 6 videos that you could do this over a weekend. In no time, you'll know who you are, you'll know what your vision is, what your dreams and goals are. You'll map it all out and you'll be pumped and excited and you'll be like, I know what you're talking about because I've got my vision, I know where I'm going. I was lost before, but now I am found. Cheesy aside, it's true. It's the best feeling when you know who you are and what you're here to do. So get that if you've not already done that. And if you know your vision, let's just keep on rolling. So once you've got your vision, it's like a TV. It's like the channels on a TV. You've got channel 1, it's you. You kind of got to like manage the admin side of life, of like what do you do and all that kind of stuff. And then your priority number 1 will be channel 2. This is the thing that I'm concentrating on, then this is the next thing. And you really start looking at yourself like a computer that needs charging, it needs refreshing, it needs updating, it needs cleaning. And you start to look at life differently, like, you know, you're not just floating through life. I hear this a lot when I'm talking to people, when I'm like chatting away and they say, you know, I'm okay, I'm just going through life and seeing where it takes me, and I'm really happy, and some people are, absolutely, but a lot of people, that's a load of BS. You're just going through life and floating because you don't know what else to do. That's just kind of what we do. And you know, if you get into this whole spirituality side of things, you might be into the whole co-creation thing, which is, you know, we have free will and we can create whatever we want through imagination and action, and then we manifest it into reality. But then there's this other side of it, which is tuning into the universe, God, Buddha, Allah, nature, whatever. And together, the microcosm, the macrocosm, the as above, so below, it all comes together and you get into a flow state where you've put so much work into what you are doing, you're tuning into the vision of who you are, you get on the train, you just keep committing, and you're disciplined and you're patient. So a lot of the noise goes out of your head, and then naturally things start to flow better, you get into a groove. And then that's when synchronicities start to happen a lot more. You know, amazing coincidences start to happen, and it seems like the universe has got your back rather than just throwing crap at you all the time. So finding your vision is just by far the most powerful thing you can do. It's self-realization, knowing who you are, knowing what you're here to do. Because what that does is it carries you through the day. You know, if you don't have a vision and you don't know who you are, then you go through life and it's just, I hope today goes well, hope something good comes my way, hope everything's it's gonna work out. And this hope word is really great sometimes, but not that great in many other cases. It's kind of like when Yoda says, do or do not, there is no try. Hope is very similar. Hoping is like praying and just putting it out there that something will happen that's out of your control. Decide that you know who you are, that you are committed to your vision of life, and you're committed to whatever it is that you do and what you're trying to achieve, what you're trying to build or create or manage or nurture. And it starts with your commitment, your belief, and your discipline. Add a little patience in there and things just start to get into groove. So Dare to Discover, click the link below, a couple of clicks you're in. You've got 6 videos to plow through, and it'll probably be your top 3 decisions, best decisions you made this year, guaranteed. Okay, so what are these lots of things that we need to get done? We're either talking about things that we love or things that we just need to do. So the things we love we just really need to discover them, first of all. Then we need to honor them. Once we've discovered what it is that we truly love and what we really want to do in this life, we've got to honor it. We've got to honor that gift of realization of, oh, this is what I absolutely love to do. I'm not going to mess around with this anymore. I'm not going to put it on the shelf anymore. I'm not going to just go, maybe one day. No, it's time. There's no better time in life than right now. I wasn't going to say it, but I'm going to say it. You are never as young as you are right now. Oh, that's a kicker. But it's so true. You are never as young as you are right now. Oh, it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. It shakes me up every time. Like, oh yeah, this is me being young. I'm only gonna get older. So honor it. Honor that thing. And then once you've found it, once you've started honoring it, it's time to wholeheartedly commit to it. Like this is the only thing that matters. It's the only thing that matters. Okay, so what about the things that we just have to do? The boring things, the admin things, the things that we just have to do. Maybe it's a job that you do that you don't really want to do, but you've committed to it, and that's just what is for the foreseeable future. It pays the bills, it does what it does. If that's what you've decided to do, then you've discovered it. You know what it is. It's time to honor it. If you honor that that's what you've chosen to do, you immediately stop resenting it. I was in a pub work for years. At first it was great, loved it, I was young, I was getting drunk all the time, meeting loads of people. Then when I started to realize what I really wanted to do, I started to resent it big time. Started to get moody, started to show up for work going, and it's because I wasn't honoring it. Well, first of all, I wasn't honoring what I love to do, but I was doing the job and I was moaning. There was plenty of moans to go around. And, the moment we honor what we're doing, then we just have this sense of relief. Like, okay, this is what I'm doing. This is what is. How long am I going to do it for? 3 years. Okay, that's it. I'm going to show up and just do it. And it changes you. It puts a spring in your step. It makes you kind of see life differently and go, okay, this is what I've decided to do. So I'm going to stop moaning about it and I'm going to honor it. And then there we go to commitment. It's the same. I'm going to commit to what I'm honoring, because if I'm not going to do that, then it's time to do something else. And if you really can't honor and commit to that thing, the thing that you love, or the thing that's boring and admin and all that sort of stuff, then it's time to change that. And this is how you figure out if you're on the right path and if you're doing the right thing. Can you honor and commit to that thing wholeheartedly? Absolutely do it. Like, come rain or shine, even on those days when you really don't want to. Can you do it? Can you get through it? If you can't, then it's time to stop and look at your life and go, okay, there's something needs to change. And if you can, crushing it. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of stuff to think about, a whole bunch of stuff to do and crack on with. Get cracking. Tell me what you think down below, and join me in the next video to learn more about how to do lots and lots of things. And just one thing before we go, one of my favorite things is stop saying I'm busy. Oh, I just got bit by an ant. Oh, I'm definitely keeping that in. Stop saying I'm busy. Busy is not a badge of honor. How you doing? I'm busy. Yeah, good. Yeah, pretty busy. Busy's not a good thing. Start saying I'm getting things done. I mean, you might have to change it in certain conversations because it'll sound a bit strange, but let's take busy out of the vocabulary and start enjoying the fact that you're getting things done, because if you commit to these simple principles, you'll start to get multiple things done and start to feel happy and proud about yourself on a regular basis. So join me in the next video. Thanks for sticking with me, and I look forward to seeing you again.